Hi, this is Chandrashekhar Prabhu once again. Yesterday there was a cabinet meeting, and from what we read in the newspapers, there have been several major decisions. Let us therefore examine what we have read in the newspapers about the decisions and find out how they would affect us. Decision number one: the cessed buildings are going to be taken up for redevelopment. We all know that most of the cessed buildings where redevelopment was planned, no work is going on. The builders have got the people out of the houses, stopped the rent, and the project is at a standstill. The government has rightly taken a decision yesterday that any project which has been delayed beyond 3 years, they shall cancel the NOC and all permissions given to the project, which is a very good decision. However, having said this, what happens after the NOC is cancelled? It was expected that the government would say that the NOC is cancelled and the concerned developer has been blacklisted. He shall not be permitted to indulge into the process of redevelopment henceforth. But that has not been said. So is this a ploy to help the tenants, or is it a ploy for the developer to once again get consent of the tenants and submit it back to the government? There are two views in that. One view says that since politicians and builders have always been seen as hand in glove, is this a backdoor entry to builders? There is another view, however, which feels that if all NOCs are cancelled and the tenants are given permission to redevelop their buildings, it would be an ideal situation. We do not know which of these two versions is true, but we are keeping our fingers crossed, and be with us. We shall continue to brief you on this subject again. Another thing that we have read in the papers is that the government has taken a decision to acquire the cessed buildings at a predetermined price, which is 15% of the surplus FSI or 25% of the ready reckoner price. Under Chapter 8A, the compensation that was fixed was 100 months' rent. Now, under the new decision, it is being said that 25% of the ready reckoner price shall be paid. We also understand from newspaper report that the Law and Judiciary Department has opined that this kind of compensation package will not be accepted if the landlords go to the High Court and the Supreme Court. The landlords have already planned to go to the Supreme Court. The landlords would say that when the matter against Chapter 8A and the matter against the Rent Act itself, the landlords have been asking for striking down the Rent Act and to withdraw all protection to all tenants. When that is pending before the larger bench of the Supreme Court, what was the need to go and take decisions of this nature now? Their contention is that that would be depriving them of their fundamental rights. If this argument finds favor with the Supreme Court, then the tenants are in trouble because the Rent Act may be struck down immediately. Hence, these two decisions, which apparently appear to be in favor of the tenants, we do not know whether this would finally be helping the tenants or otherwise. We have got a lot of information from the landlord side and a lot of information from the builder side. There are some people who swear saying that the landlords lobby, the builders and the politicians have arrived at some understanding. Unless we have proof of such understanding, we cannot really comment on it. But we are closely watching the situation. Please remain in touch through this YouTube channel. We shall get back to you with more stories on this subject. Till then, this is Chandrashekhar Prabhu bidding you au revoir, promising you that we shall be back with new stories. Bye for now.